to this one that I already made. The technique of pointillism was created by a man in Paris called Georges Seurat. He was born on December 2nd, 1859 and died on March 29th, 1891. His most famous painting is called A Sunny Afternoon on the Island of La Grande Jatte. It took 2 years for him to paint this. And he used only a very thin paintbrush to do all of that. Okay, so you will need some paint, a palette or something to put your paint in, some cotton buds or a very thin paintbrush, and lastly, a pencil, also a piece of paper. So now I got my piece of paper and pencil. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do pointillism. So firstly, you will need to get your pencil and draw whatever you like. I'm gonna do a painting similar to mine. You can use a piece of paper or a canvas. I'm just gonna use a piece of paper to show you. So I'm gonna be drawing a heart here. That's a bit wonky, but it's fine. Okay, so I drew a heart here, and then I will get a cotton bud, my palette, and some paint. So I picked my colors. I want red and orange to blend it inside the heart, and these 2 shades of blue to put around the heart. So I will squeeze out all of these colors in to my palette. So I put my colors here into my palette. Now I'm gonna get my cotton bud and I'm gonna start by doing the heart here. So I'm gonna start with some red here. I just dipped it in the cotton bud, and I'm gonna start going on the line doing dots like this. So now, as you can see, I started to do the dots around the heart. You will just go on the line and just do dots with the color you want. And I can fix the wonky part here. I can fix it just by doing more around here, see? If you put your dots really close together, it gets like darker. And if you put the dots further away from each other, it gets lighter. So now I'm gonna go on to the orange and do it inside the heart, the other side of my cotton bud. So this orange here didn't really turn out to look like orange, so I found this orange that I used in my last video. So now I'm gonna just continue blending. I'm gonna go on top of this other orange that I put before and just start blending it in. I just realized that the paints I showed did not appear on the camera. So here is the orange that I put before, and it looked sort of red. And then I found this orange that I used in my last video, the Halloween video. can see, the colors are sort of like blending in together, the red and the orange. I'm thinking of doing, after I finish this row here, of putting some red in the middle again, or mix the red and the orange together like this. Look, so I'm gonna take some orange and blend it in with the red. So I blended in some red and orange in this hole here. Now I'm gonna dip it in and just finish my painting the heart. As you can see, it's sort of orangey red. Okay, so now I'm done with the heart. I'm just gonna do an outline here because I cannot really see the red properly on this part. Okay, now that I'm done with the heart, I'm gonna do around it with these two shades of blue. As you go painting, you'll realize that your cotton bud starts to get like messy here, see? So then you can get a new cotton bud and continue the painting. So now I'm gonna start with this blue here, with this darker blue. It's a really dark blue. I'm just gonna do like one half this blue and then the other half the other blue. So guys, remember, you can use a felted pen, the end of a pencil, or a very thin paintbrush. I'm just using a cotton bud because I think it's easier and quicker. If you use a felted pen or a very thin paintbrush, it will take days for you to make it. I'm just using this because it's gonna be quicker. Okay guys, I did this line and this line here to know where to stop using this dark blue, because on this half here I'm gonna use this other blue, which it's actually darker, but here it looks like it's a light blue, but it's actually a dark blue. So guys, now that I'm here like nearly at the end, I want to put less pressure on it so then I can start blending with the other blue. And around here, we need to do it a bit we need to do it carefully so then it doesn't go mixing with the red and the orange. My cotton bud just bended. I'm gonna use a new one. Remember to change your cotton buds, because if you don't change it, it can start to bend like this one here. It's bended, and it can also start to get flat at the bottom of it and like stop working. So it's better to use a fresh one when it's like flat or bended. It's better to just get a new one. And when your paint is finishing, you can get more paint. But only a little bit. If you only have a little bit left to do, you just need to add a tiny bit. So guys, it turns out that this blue here, it is very similar to this blue. So then I had an idea to mix this and like this pinkish color together. So now I'm gonna start. It sort of looks a bit turquoise here. It's like a nice blue, but I think I need to add a bit more of this. But I think it's fine. Yeah, this color is very nice. It's like turquoise. remember, if you put more pressure on your cotton bud or pencil or your paintbrush, it will get a lighter or darker color. As you can see here, I'm gonna put some pressure on it. It looks sort of dark around it, and inside it's light. If I put not much pressure, you can see that not much color comes out of it. If you put the dots further away from each other like this, look. Further away, it gets lighter. And if you put it closer together, it gets darker. And when you do that, it gives different shades of blue. So, this one that I did before, I did it slower and with more patience. And this one here that I just did now, I did it faster because it was just to show you how doing pointillism is. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Bye!